Coach Jesse here. We're talking about what should I eat in the day if my goal is to reduce body weight. Even if I want to increase muscle, I'm trying to get the fat off, I'm trying to reduce. So what does that look like? We talked about portions and meal templating. It means when you look at your plate, depending on what time of day, you should see each representative category so that you're getting the right amount of each nutrient. The portion sizes that you're eating are based on your hand. For protein, it's the size of the palm. Vegetables is like a fist, if you just imagine that as like a clump of broccoli or something on your plate. And then a handful of carbs. So if you imagine just filling up your hand with rice or beans or something. And then the thumb is the fat. So that's a slice of cheese or oil on the salad, whatever it is. To really answer the question, well, what do I eat in a meal? What do I eat in a day? It depends. It depends on your goal. What we're talking about is getting enough protein and fats, enough micronutrients, and just enough carbs. Because we're trying to lose weight. We're trying to keep a deficit going on. So everything is on that thing. It's got to be just enough. And it really does to see that deficit. Now, we're going to get into what it actually looks like in a day, just some different examples of what I would do depending on what I'm doing in the day, when I'm working out, what my goal is. Everyone always asks, hey, Jesse, you recommend both the amino recovery and the protein shake. What do I eat when? So if we're having a meal soon, then I'm doing amino recovery. If I'm having a meal like within the hour or maybe 2 hours, I'm doing amino recovery, and then I want to get that meal. I'm a big fan of eating a meal after a workout, but also depending on the time of day, I might just be doing a protein shake. A protein shake is excellent for workout recovery. So if that meal is like 2, 3, 4 hours away, I'm doing a protein shake for sure with whole milk or 2% milk. The protein shake can also be a meal replacement because it satisfies protein, which is a main need of your body. That can take the place of a whole meal. I do always recommend the amino recovery the next morning for working out. So if you're working out early in the morning, you may want a little something in your stomach, especially for protein sparing. So we want a little carbs and a little protein in there to give you sustained energy. So not carbs only, because then it spikes. The protein is going to be more sustained. And those in combination, my body can burn it instead of using already built muscle. Not everyone has an appetite in the morning, or if you're working out early, you don't have enough time to eat something. You can also take the amino recovery before or during the workout, which will help with protein sparing. And then notice that not every meal the rest of the day has veggies. And then the carbs are just kind of based on when you have activity. And the snack portion of carbs doesn't have to be the same size as the meal portion. It might be half a granola bar just to give you that boost of energy. For example, at dinner, I might not be eating carbs. I don't need to. Why do I need to eat carbs at dinner? I'm trying to wind down. I'm trying to go to bed. I'm trying to decrease energy so I can go to sleep. If I'm doing mid-morning, I probably can do a full breakfast and then I just have the snack afterwards, which is that protein shake. And then the rest of the day kind of looks the same as what we just went over with the 6 a.m. If I'm working out in the middle of the day, it might be kind of interfering with lunch. So I need to kind of stretch that gap. And that's where I do a normal breakfast and then the snack comes into play. Now, not everyone is hungry in the morning. You don't have to eat breakfast, especially if your goal is weight loss. What you do want to prevent is yourself from getting starving. That's where these snacks come into play. So that 10 to 15 grams, that's like an Oikos yogurt. That's 2 cheese sticks. That's 2 boiled eggs, something like that. Here in this scenario, I'm just having a protein sparing snack before I work out. And then after the workout, I'm doing a full lunch. Again, I'm watching those carbs at night. Not because nighttime is anything special. It's just that I don't want to inject myself with energy. And then the workout at dinner, now depending on if you eat at like 4 p.m. and you're working out at 6, you might be fine with a full dinner, and then you just do a high protein snack after. Or If you are doing a later dinner, then you're doing that snack beforehand. Again, you might want a little pick me up in the afternoon, and you don't want to come to the workout totally depleted. Especially at the end of the day, you might be a little tired. So our overall takeaway here is we are eating for our body needs. We're eating for energy as needed, but that depends on what you have going on during the day. If we haven't met, I'm Jesse Walker at Ascend Fitness. I've had my own struggles with overeating, with sugar, with not feeling comfortable in the gym or knowing what to do, with being injured, doing the wrong exercises. And if you're looking for a starting point, I hope this content is helpful. If you want more specific information and guidance, we're happy to connect with you. You're welcome to go into our profile, click the link to start a conversation, and we will help you with correct form. We will help you with accountability, because you know that there's a dream inside of you. You know that you can have full confidence, full energy, and a body and a life that you're proud of. We're happy to work with you to help you get there so you can live the life you were meant to live.